I literally almost missed the mark because I was having a fight with Alexa upstairs. We got a couple Alexa devices, right? You ask Alexa a question. I'm standing right in front of the Alexa and asking the question, right? It's got the little blue line. I must have turned away and not realized that Alexa was no longer paying attention. At least she wasn't paying attention right in front of my face.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, of course you don't know that one.
I'm happy to hear how I can improve.
Okay,
I can always say, I have feedback.
Always getting into a fight with Alexa. So I'm standing.
Here's your reminder. Everybody wants one. Do you want one? Let's get into it.
Right. Okay, Alexa. Thanks for the reminder. From South Dakota, what's going on, guy?
Of course.
Okay.
Happy Friday. Everybody wants one. Do you want one? Let's get into it.
Okay, Alexa, delete the reminder. Tech is great, but I'll tell you right now, I get into a fight with Tech all the time. So they got that Van Halen song. I think it was Eddie Van Halen. I forget I forget which one actually sang the song. Is it Sammy Hagar? I can't remember. But there's a reason why certain people, like, you know how they say, like, some people are born with like a wrench in their hand and some people are born with like a microphone in theirs or whatever. So while I've been messing around with the Mojave and then obviously the new release of the Arrma EXB Mojave, I just because I guess of my musically thought mind, I can't sing, but here we go. Looking at that vehicle right there, for some strange reason, all I can hear is the Van Halen song that literally goes, and this is actually the wrong words, but everybody wants one. I want one too, or something like, you want one too. I don't know. I got to figure out the words. That's why I'm somebody that was born with a wrench in my hand and not, or a hammer, not necessarily a microphone. But anyways, today on RC Guy Garage, what we're going to do is we're reviving my Mojave only because in its stock form, only because of the new release, which, yeah, I keep saying what I need to do. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to prove a point with this thing. And it's a good point. It's a good point on Arrma's end, in a way. But what it's saying is the original Mojave, you already know, the original Mojave, if you have one, if you've ever driven one, is an animal. I mean, make sure you gotta have the camera like facing up. And you gotta make sure your hair's in place. I'm obviously just getting a little bit more comfortable with the microphone and the camera situation here. That's why I'm able to joke around with you guys. So, the original Mojave, like, you know, not the full option roller EXB that they just came out with, but the regular one, the V1. I'm calling it the V1. I'm calling the roller the V1.5. The version 1, the 6S, it's an animal. I mean, it is so stinking resilient. I think realistically, I've only broken one thing that really counts. I'm not counting bumpers and the body mounts and stuff like that. I don't count that. I've only broken one suspension arm, but that was 100,000% deserved because I did I care nothing about nothing full trigger rip onto my jump, just wanting to see, well, what's going to happen. And I do that every once in a while. And, you know, can I like really break stuff? Yeah. But I want to know. I want to know if by chance you lose control and you're full trigger and you just slam a jump or whatever. I don't purposely hit trees. I purposely hit jumps, but not trees. Like, that's just an inevitability. But yeah, I don't even know why I'm getting into this. Other than the fact that this Mojave is obviously an animal, a beast, and I want to prove, now I guess I need to prove it to myself, and I want to show everybody else. I don't know, man. Arrma, why don't you send me your EXP? Are you scared? Ah, the Arrma taunt. Send me your EXP. What are you, scared? All right, so got my coffee right here. Yes, this is coffee. It does look like a dessert, and maybe kind of it is. It's my New Hampshire cup. Yeah, also, if you haven't checked out that generator video, go check that out. If you need a affordable solution for when you're off site, how come I can never find my own stream? There it is.
If my man was wearing,
don't forget to watch those ads every once in a while. And if you've never subscribed, or you don't have the bell notification on, or you don't give a thumbs up, make sure you give a thumbs up. So this is a bone stock Mojave. Nothing has been changed other than, fluids, stuff like that you would normally do. It does have one replacement rear arm, but that's because I blew it off in a crash, but it was 100% deserved. This is also one of my very unmaintained vehicles, to where I have this issue with maintaining vehicles, meaning I know how to maintain them. I could tell you all day, you got to maintain your vehicles. You got to change your fluids. You got to check stuff. But I am the worst person to follow as far as actually doing it. Eventually I do it, but that's normally because something broke. But this time, my rear differential that I pulled out of this thing didn't break it. The only thing that happened with this was a wheel. Now, I actually fixed that wheel yesterday. Now, I'm not going to take it off, but it was actually this wheel right here. This wheel had rounded out. The hex had rounded out. So what I did was I explained it in the video what I ended up doing. I basically used a combination of heat and a gel super glue. And I basically just kind of like reformed the inner hex. I placed it on the front only because the rear end of the vehicle is the end that's taking the most torque, the most abuse from me, with my finger being buried into the throttle. But I'm proving that, like, kind of semi-point, that this thing is already an animal. And yes, when you do break something, if you want to go ahead and EXP it out, go right ahead. That's why Arrma's making these parts, so that, especially, think about this, especially for like version 1. Everybody already knows. If anybody's ever had one of these or driven one of these, if you don't think this is the most like underrated, like I'm calling it the underrated vehicle of all time from Arrma. If you don't think this thing is an absolute tank, then I don't know what you're driving other than maybe a real tank. This thing is great. I've done just a couple of other things too. So over time, the pins get harder to pull in and out. So what I did is I did oversize my holes for the pins. That way it just makes it easy, and it's less strain on the tether, because you actually don't want to really pull on the tether. Looks like I have to do that again. You don't really want to pull on the tether. And I want to show you what I did to the back bumper here. This is also kind of a weak point back here, but you can see what I ended up doing is I basically just took pipe foam, and it helps support this rear end in a number of ways. There's also pipe foam that I have. I mean, it doesn't look the best, but you can get actually black pipe foam. They have it's a higher density foam than this, but this was just stuff that I have on hand, and I use this stuff all the time when I need, to protect like stuff, and just for using it on plumbing. You can also see I also did the same thing with that little brace right there. Do the same thing. Take the pipe foam, I cut it a little bit, and then I zip tie it in the middle, and it's mint. Just helps with the shock. You can also see I stuff a piece of pipe foam in there. I would normally have zippy tied the two ends, but it seems like it's going to stay in place. I don't think I'm going to have a problem. You could also probably put the pipe foam in here if you already didn't have a broken one. This one's broken. But again, like I keep saying, I don't care. I'm point blank proving that, yeah, maybe with a little bit of foam and a little bit of duct tape, this thing is just a monster. I can't explain it any other way. This thing is so resilient, fast. It's a tank. If this is one of those vehicles that, you know, like I say, like with the Losi DB Pro, if you don't buy one, there's something wrong with you. So this, if somebody's looking for, I mean, I don't know. I had a conversation with Chef, and he was like, oh, you know, but is it a trick truck? And I said, let's put it this way. Wherever your Outcast 8S can go, this thing will go, and I'll probably get there faster. So it's just, there are just a few vehicles that you come across, especially like me, something that, I mean, I'm at a loss for words here. So anyways, there's things going on. I do want to, on this live stream, I do want to address the front differential. This thing has not been, so both the center diff, both the center diff and the front diff have never been maintenance. The rear was only just maintenance only because of what I'm doing right now. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take apart this front end. I'm going to get at that front diff, going to see what the fluid looks like. I already know what the color of the fluid is going to look like. It's going to look like anti-seize. And if you don't know what anti-seize is, just look it up on the internet. It'll basically show the Wizard of Oz silver, like, robot guy or whatever he is, the Tin Man. And it's a meme kind of thing. If you're looking for an affordable cooling solution, this is the guy you need to go with right here. Game Changer. I think I just wrecked it. You need to go with this guy right here, Game Changer RC. Come on. Stab in there. So what he does is he's providing for the RC community affordable cooling fan solutions. I have several models right here on deck. These ones are the ones that are going into my Mojave. He actually made these up for me a while ago, but because I was going to do a monster Mojave conversion, I was holding off on installing these fans. But now, because I'm going to prove that this V1 is already an EXB, I'm going to end up installing these fans now. This is what's called the Mega. I call it the triple shot just because it's the triple fan. This is for obviously this is configured in a certain way. You can break these fans apart. You can do whatever you want. You can rewire them, whatever, but these are great. These ones have the aluminized looking fans on the inside with the black and gray color scheme. You can see Game Changer thing on the back there. This one right here is the Low Pro. Now, this is under testing right now. I don't believe it's ready for 100% release. A couple of us are testing these fans out. And yeah, this actually is designed to run on 3S or 4S. I forget, 3S. Yeah, 3S. So this is designed to run on 3S. I'm not going to tell people to overpower these things, but just don't overpower them. But I don't listen to that. And they hold, and that's why I like Game Changer, because Game Changer actually does his own testing. Like yeah. Now this right here, this is the new beast. This is called the Goliath. Now this, I swear to God, I want to change over every vehicle that I have and just install one of these, like, beast fans. I'm going to spool this up for you real quick. I got to grab a 4S pack, which it's not that thing. It's my 4S pack. Right here. All right, 4S pack. I'll put this, I don't even know where to put this. I'll just plug it in. Listen to this thing. This thing is stinking amazing. It's an absolute animal. When it spools up, it all of a sudden wants to take off. But yeah, you want to talk about airflow, man? This thing is mint. So, I mean, it literally, it hovers. Look at it. It hovers off of the ground. These are called the Goliaths. Obviously, this is for the larger scale vehicles because there's more room. But I'll tell you right now, man, possibly throwing one of these fans and into your RC car, it will probably handle and cool everything. I even thought about, is there a way to channel like these fans to direct airflow to like, especially for this thing, because my bearings are wiped out. Well, I mean, they're not wiped out. They don't have grease in them anymore. They're oiled. I do actually have bearings on the way, a complete set of sealed bearings for the Mojave. But yeah, dude, this fan is sick. I love this thing. He's got version 1, version 2 fans available on his eBay. But I just wanted to show you the game changer thing about him is he's not staying stale. He's keeps moving. He keeps testing like it's a never-ending story, you know, like that movie, A Never-Ending Story. So there's my game changer plug. Am I paid to say any of this? No, I just appreciate a good product. So, all right. So back onto this thing. Yeah. Figure out how to get to everything on here. I think I'm going to make it a little bit easier for myself this time. Because things are so like wrapped up and tied up. I believe. Yeah. All right. Let's take this apart. Dude, still got rocks coming out of this thing. This rock just fell out of here. And I thought this thing was done. I had this thing all cleaned out. This boulder. Oh my God, look at that. Check that out. Holy boulder. Now that's a boulder. Holy smokes. What the heck? I didn't even know that was in there. Can I even get that out? Wow, that thing is jammed in there. All right, well, I'll get that out eventually. Didn't even know there was a boulder stuck in there. Thing's still puking out rocks. Yeah, where am I here? I just got to bring some tools over because I tried to make the bench a little clear. Still working on this thing. So I'm just going to pick out these little areas. That's all set. That is literally a boulder. It's massive. Holy smokes. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these 5 screws out right now. Going to use my driver. If you're worried about your ears, just cover them up. Yeah. Maybe I charge the battery. This thing might be doing some of this by hand here. Right. Comes pre-installed with stones now. Yep. The other thing too, you can't see this right now, but there's definitely something stuck underneath here because this is actually humped up. Are these ones smaller? Those ones on the back are a smaller one. Sergeant J, what's going on, guy? Hope you're doing well. All right, so now there's 2 more screws. Oh, yeah, look at all that sand just pumping out of there already. Got 2 more screws to pull out. Got one right there, and you got one right there. That is going to release the front bumper. Hopefully I can get to it without ovalizing or rounding out the thing here. Dang it. Might not be able to get to that. Well, I suppose I can just take it out as a unit. Dang it. Whatever. I don't want to take off the front wheels either, but I might have to. Crap. This is when those L wrenches come into play too. See, I'm kind of being lazy because I don't want to touch that wheel because that wheel is that wheel's glued. Crap. It's because it's at an angle. I don't think I can't get to it because it's at an angle like that. So I suppose I could just literally, dang, I didn't want to have to take off all that stuff. Crap. All right, well, a few days ago, all right, so wow, there's a lot of stones and everything all stuck in there. That's terrible. Now let's see. What else? Take that brace off. What I need is a ball end driver. That would probably help. And maybe this top plate thing here, I think. Chassis brace. Pop that off. Kurt's RC, what's going on? Let's see what else needs to come off. All right, so that's that. Still feels like something is right like that. All right, so there we go. So that works. Wow, look at all that junk in there. I wish I could show you. I don't want to move the dirt into position, but I really didn't want to take these. I didn't want to take these. I didn't want to take these wheels off. I think I might be able to do it without popping the wheels off. Ah. Nope. Nope. It's not gonna work. I don't have to take this stuff off. I'm being lazy here. So I just want to basically just disconnect this. From that bottom. So I just need to get a driver onto that and then get a driver underneath. So I'll kind of go maybe like this. This is where an L wrench would come in. You could take an L wrench, just stick it on the bottom here. Nope. Nope. That ain't gonna work. I'll just separate it this way. Sounds like the battery's just about dead. Now there's 2 screws that I gotta get after, going this way, or 4 screws, 6 screws, whatever it is, a whole bunch of screws. And that's also the smaller bit. Get in there. Get the stones that just keep coming out of this thing. Diamond dust teeth. Look at that. Oh, look at all the diamond dust in there. Nice. All right, let's see how these pins are. Pop these out of here. Get this out of the way. Now, mind you, I've never taken apart this front end, so. Oh, my goodness. Definitely feels crunchy. Wow. Now, didn't I tell myself that I was going to take my shocks off? I think I did. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go after the other thing there. That driver. Where's my black driver? I got a black driver here. Where'd it go? I don't even know where it is. What I wanted to do is I want to take the little sway bar thing off, but I can't find the black driver. So I'm just taking the little sway bar or loosening the sway bar links, the captured ends. I'm gonna go after the sway bar just to pop it out, get it out of my way. Can leave it on, but I just want everything out of my way right now. Sway bar out. Grease on my hand from something. Cooking up a food channel. Right. All right. Go ahead and have myself a drink of coffee. Ah, some good stuff there. All right. I'll get this stuff out of here. I'm just going to go after the that screw, that screw, that screw, and that screw. And that should just, I think, just drop right off. So 4 screws with the other driver. Now, should I think pull that down yet? No, I can't, can I? How's that attached in there? Got 1, 2. I think I might have to just pop out those 2 screws right there. That way it hopefully I think will release it, because I just want the diff to drop out, not the I don't want the suspension to kind of come off. So 2 more forward screws on that top plate. I think the diff will drop out now. I think. Right? Does it drop out yet? Nope. Is it something else? Oh, another screw. Is that another screw? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, is that 2 more screws? Can't tell how that is attached. Ah, there is. There's a screw underneath too. Come on. Holy smokes. Give me that hard of a time here? Guess I'll if I unscrew that. Is that 2 or 3? That actually looks like, almost looks like it's 1, 2. Looks like it's 3 more screws on there. It feels like that should just drop out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What else is holding that in? Is there 2 more screws right there? No, 1, 2. Seems like that should just pop right out. Shouldn't it? It's that tight. Holy smokes. That's what it is. It's just wicked tight in there. Holy crap. That was it. Enough analyzing and you're able to figure it out. You don't need no instructions. You just figure it out. All right, so now I can take this out of the way. Now you can see diamond dust is all over the place in this thing. This is all that diamond dust. That's bad stuff. All right, we're good. All right. Looks like a lot of parts to clean here. Because of that thing. Rocks are still coming from something. I don't know what they're coming from, but every time I touch this thing, more rocks are coming down. All right. So let's get into this diff. See what we're looking at here. I think that works. So pretty nasty. I'd probably be better served to literally, wow, look how chewed that is. That is chewed. Holy smokes. But you know what? That thing is still holding on though. But look how chewed up that is. Holy smokes. That is chewed up. That's the resiliency of this thing. This front differential actually has a little bit more lubrication than, and I'm definitely shimming that. So, yeah, that actually has more lubrication in it than the rear did. Look at how chewed that is, though. That is mangled. But that's all right. I'm rolling with it. I'm going to keep it just the way it is. Like I said, I'm proving a point with this thing. So, I'm going to take off this back cover here. Proving a point. EXP who? This is already an EXP. And I'm not calling it an extreme basher. I'm calling it extremely bashed. That's still an EXP, right? I think so. Make sure you wear gloves doing any of this stuff. You want to get the solvents and the greases and all that junk on your hands. It's always about safety first, not third. So wear gloves whenever you're doing stuff like this. See you later, Kurt. Have a good one, man. All right. I have to pry this thing off, huh? Maybe. Give it a couple taps. A lot more dirt just came out. Not really concerned with that. Let's see how this looks. So we do have one shim on that side. I'm going to throw a secondary shim on there. We learned, surprisingly, bearings actually feel pretty good. I'm probably just going to clean them and throw them in the oil. The diff. Diff actually feels like it's all right. So yeah, it looks like I'm just going to clean this. I'm going to clean this. I'll crack this open just to look inside. If it really needs to be maintenance, I will, which most likely, yeah, well, it should be. There should be a bunch of silver in there. Not the silver you want either. Maybe something like that. Move this microphone. Watch your ears. Ah, yeah. Time for a change. Yep. Absolutely. So what I'll do, fold this, flip that upside down. Grab my solution cup. Wow, look how tiny that little shim is. That's a micro shim, huh? thing is tiny. Wow. Huh. Well, I'm going to leave that alone. No, actually, I'm not. Do I want to clean that? Yeah, I'll clean it. Ooh. Got a little bit of a burr here, I think. Yeah, it doesn't want to go past. There we go. The pin has obviously created an issue. Wow. All right, never mind. I am going to leave that as is. It does not want to come apart. I mean, I can get it apart, but what I'm doing is I'm probably mangling it. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that just as is. I'm just going to dunk it in real quick. Just to get some of the junk off of there. I usually don't like to dunk the O-rings, but whatever. Just going to go there. Give it some time to dry off. The seal's broken too. Bummer. It's so sensitive. I know, huh? That pin? Right. Absolutely agree with you, man. It's crazy. So this gasket's broken. That's a bummer. Same thing with this one too. That cup doesn't really want to come out of there. So I think I'm just going to leave it alone. I do want to get that gunk out of there though. I actually get my stuff, honestly, I get my stuff from Amazon. I actually just got some plated screws, which they seem actually pretty nice. Gold might not be everybody's color, but I got this assorted set screws. Granted, this is only one size, but that's what I needed. Gives you a whole ton of them, but these are a gold plated, or not gold, but you know what I mean. They're a plated screw. So far, the quality of these things seem perfectly fine. Gave me nylox, whole ton of just different screws, washers, just mint. A little gritty. Careful. That stupid. That thing should not have broke. These gears literally look like they haven't even been used. God. Wow. I mean, they are. There is definitely, there's like a little bit of a very minor wear pattern, but jeez. These things look great. I don't know how this thing has taken the abuse that I've given it. I'm not complaining. That's for sure. Everything looks brand new now. So why is the diff being changed? Like, what's EXP? It's already EXP. This thing is already extremely bashed. I wish I had $5 for every diff I've seen. Dude. Right. Worked on a couple diffs this year, huh? Just I think I'm kind of like in shock and awe here. The inside of this thing is beautiful. A little shock and awe. So obviously there is a face and a backside. Obviously the backside's the side that has the holes, just in case you weren't aware. Which I know all you guys are. At least most of the people that are in here. But there are some people that might show up on the channel that don't know. So I am going to make sure you wear gloves when doing this. Don't go assembling stuff like this without gloves. Now, I don't have any more. I don't have any more 500K, so let's go install 100K in here. These gears look absolutely mint. Come on. Did I really not align that? No, that's aligned. It's right there. That gasket's going to give me a hard time, isn't it? Yep. Stupid gasket. I think I do have another gasket too that I could probably use, but nah, I'm good. Good enough. It's just Mojave abuse, right? That's all that matters. Trying to prove a point that this Mojave kills it in stock form. Come on, stay in there. Stop making me look bad. black lines are no good, man. It keeps doing those black lines. It look terrible. It's because of the stupid LED lights. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just going around. And each time you go around, you're able to squeak just a little bit more out. And then all of a sudden you'll feel like it just doesn't want to go anymore. And then you leave it alone. You don't force it. Right there. That's a happy diff. All right. So now what I need to do, I need to clear out this. But I wanted to show you that diamond dust. That diamond dust actually got inside of this differential. So you could see it. So this actually did have more grease than what I'm used to seeing in there. Make sure you wear gloves. You don't want to get this junk on your hands. But I'm going to just clean this out here. Get the majority of the junk out. What is that? What is that? It's like a piece of slag in there. Robbie, what's going on, guy? Hope you're doing well. Here I am cleaning a dirty diff over my well, not brand new one, but my cleaned one. An idiot maneuver that was. Putting all the dirt all over it. Nice. Keep that away. So I'm going to pop this out because I want to... It's got some slop. See that slop? That's no good. I need to see what's going on with that. What is it, this one? Yep. And that's tight. That's mint. I think this one's mint too. I do have a whole bearing set coming. Instead of going with these shielded bearings, I did go ahead and get a whole sealed bearing kit. I do need to further clean this out because this is nasty in here. All the diamond dust and everything that got in here. See, there's that piece of slag, piece of plastic that was in there. All right. I'm going to disappear. I'm going to clean these parts upstairs. Just want to get the majority of the junk out of there. So I'll be right back. Like I said, I just got to clean all these pots. So I'll be back. Should probably take this pot too. Clean that. Clean that. You know what I can do? I could take my phone with me. Need my brush. Here it is. All right. I already lost those shims, didn't I? Son of a gun. There they are. So the only thing I don't have, I don't have pinion shims. So that might be a problem. So I just ran these through the dishwasher. You know that's what you do. You take all these pots, put them on pot and pan, high temp clean, run them through the dishwasher for like 6 hours. When you come back, and the pots will be all ready to go. So I'm actually going to pop this out of here because I'm guessing, yeah, it's like I thought. Diamond dust is behind there too. Diamond dust got everywhere. That looks like a piece of EXB to me already. You know what I mean? The EXB pots are red, right? Well, I mean, doesn't that means the Mojave already has EXB in it? It's all red all over the place. Pretty happy with that. Everything looks nice and clean now. That pot and pan wash really works nice. That feature on that dishwasher. The other thing too, the other way you could clean them is if you have like all your whites, your socks, shirts, whatever, just stick them in the stick them right in the laundry. You know, it'll clean it right up. Best way. Put them right in with your clothes, and then when you're done, you can put it in the dryer, and it'll get rid of all the water. Dishwasher, you know it, guy. Just put everything in the dishwasher. All right. In case you don't know, you don't do that. That's not what you do. But you do want to make sure you get all your water out of there. I did wash this with soap and water and a brush. A little bit of alcohol I use also. It seems to do the job. So let's see. I gotta pick it up. Nope. So that looks nice and clean. Nice, fresh, brand new parts right here. Set screws in here too somewhere. Here we go. And one more right there. Nothing left in there. Nothing left in there but junk. So putting it in that solution will get all your oils off. Make sure you get into like little holes like that. Clean that out. See? The wear pattern on this is not saying, it's actually not saying that it had a good connection. So the wear pattern on this was not good. It almost does look like it needed to have some kind of shims or something. It means it wasn't meshing as well as I'd like to see. All right. See what I'm saying on there? See the wear pattern? Doesn't look very good to me. But it's already worn in to here, so gotta be careful with correction. All right. Why does that look so terrible? It looks horrible. I don't know. I don't know how to make this better. It's like it's what it is. It's the white paper towel. That's exactly what it is. The white paper towel is too much for it. It's auto correcting the light. So if I take the paper towel out of here, it will probably work better. Let's see, get this out of here. Have it more like that. Yeah, look at that, huh? It actually looks better already. think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to make it. It's not the light is not working right now. Not sure why. But just make sure you get into all your little crevices and grooves. You can see inside there. It's absolutely beautiful in there. You can also see that the screws did push a certain amount of junk actually in there. See that? It's like plastic slag. Right in there like that. Gosh, is that really that? Is autocorrecting that bad? Yeah, it is. It's like I need to get that thing all the way out of here. All right, so where am I? Install these bearings. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there. Make sure you wear gloves. Don't do this kind of stuff with your bare fingers. What I want to do is I want to see what that's like. I really wish I had pinion shims, but man, I have to just toss that in and see what it's like. Maybe the cup itself, maybe the cup was part of the issue. Yeah, it's actually tightened up now. The cup actually might have been part of the issue. That's pretty good now. Just gonna give it a couple smacks. That's better. So that caused probably the uneven wear. So I do have two shims. I'm going to throw two shims on here. On the, it's two, right? Yeah. Two shims on that side. I should do. Just make sure this surface is clean. Seems good. A little bit of diamond dust right there still. Look at that. You've got to be kidding me. That diamond dust got everywhere. It's actually embedded in the plastic. Wow. Look at that. That's diamond dust right there. See that? Wow. That's pretty crazy. Well, at least it's getting out of there now. So just make sure when you do that, I'm going to put just a little drop of oil right on those shims, just to kind of keep them in place when I drop it in. Making sure that those shims are actually on the inside. There we go. Wow. That's mint right there. That's perfect. Wow. You know what? You know what? I wonder. Wow, I'm just going to leave it like that. Holy smokes. Sergeant J. Sergeant J, man, we'll see you later. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming, as always. God, that didn't even come out right. Thank you. Sometimes your tongue gets tied. probably excess. The Basher Queen girl, she makes gaskets, I was told, for scenarios like this when you're putting it down on the chassis. So might be something that you might want to check out. It's Kimberly Sanchez. So she's the one that they call, she calls herself the unofficial Basher Queen. But it's Kimberly Sanchez. I think I was just point blank calling her Kimberly Sanchez. I mean, Basher Queen and not Kimberly Sanchez, but I checked real quick this morning and it actually says Kimberly Sanchez. So all right. So I think while I'm here right now, I am going to install the sway bar. Hopefully I'm not kicking myself by doing this, putting stuff in the way right now. That is a possibility. Could be installing this for absolutely no reason. Mitchell, what's going on, guy? How are you this morning? Or is it afternoon already? What time is it? Oh, it's already afternoon. Good afternoon, Mitchell. Nice to see you could make it. All right. It's still going. I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't look like it's going on your end. That's weird. Why is it doing that? Bam, bam. Looks like the stream is going. The stream is going on my end. I think sometimes people have to refresh because I can see on my end the stream is going. So I don't know why it does that. YouTube just must think I'm an awesome channel, so they gotta like stop me from streaming. All right. So now, let's go pull this disaster over here. Game changer fans all wrapped up in here. Here's my tape. There we go. All right, now to put this disaster back together. Putting it up on top of that thing was probably a bad idea, actually. I'm kind of thinking that now. That was a bad idea. Still all kinds of dirt in here. Look at that rock. Holy smokes. That's a boulder. That's a dinosaur tooth from whatever it is, diamond dust. That's a dinosaur tooth. What I should do is check these pins. I'm pretty sure my pins are seized. Yeah. These things are jammed in there and they're nice and bent. Look at that. What I'll do is I'll run that drill bit in. That's not the right one. This is wet diamond dust. Well, diamond dust that got in there. But this pin is bent too. So I'm going to go ahead and unbend this pin. But I want to pull that one out too. Diamond dust really works its way in there. Here. You can watch the water flow of diamond dust come out. Wow, that pin's mangled too. Actually, that pin's mint. This pin is mangled. It's got the Z look to it. Boy, this Mojave's going to be happy. That pin's all over the place. Wow. That pin is hammered. And I'm going to hammer it. That one's nice. So this pin's mint. Yeah, look at that. Slides right through, pretty much. Pretty close to sliding right through. So that's happy. This one is mangled. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a couple smacks. See if I can bend that back into shape. I think that's better. That's still a little tight. It's got a Z shape to it, just like the other one. This must have been the side that got nailed. It's got a Z right there, and the opposite Z is right there. So it's obviously when it gets jacked like that. So just gonna give it a couple more smacks right there. good enough. Look at that. Not perfect, but it's way better. At least it just slides right through, just like it should. All right. I'm happy with that. So now I gotta throw the diff into this area here. And why is there a bearing way over there? What did that bearing come out of? Wait a minute. Why is there a bearing way over there? There's a bearing over there. What is that? Oh, it's a bushing. Ah, it came out of my steering. All right, throw that little bushing thing back in there. All right. Press this diff back into place here. This ought to be fun because all this stuff is in my way. Looks like maybe I should take an elastic band. Keep stuff out of my way. If I can. Probably can't. Well, really can't actually. Boy, that went in much nicer. All right. So maybe while I've got it this way, maybe get that sway bar, get that to go that way. Get that to go into there. Grab a pin. Probably causing problems for myself by doing it this way, but we'll see. Yeah. Stupid shocks. Just get in there. There you go. All right, now I think I just messed it up because it's not going to pull over, and there we go. Get that drive shaft lined up. Hoping I can just slide this in. Drive shaft right there. So what I'm doing is I got to pick up the drive shaft so I can get it to go in to the cup. There we go. Slick. Look at that. That went right into place. It sure does feel like it's there. So I'm going to put those screws down. I got a little bit of thread lock. At least that will kind of hold that in place. A little bit of thread lock on there. Go. Now I got 2 screws going down through there. Looks like I'm missing a screw here. I think what I'll do is put on my little pin brace here for the front. Make sure. Make sure that is tapped in. Two screws going through that front, which are, I think, these two right here. I think the battery's dead. Crap. Yeah, battery's dead. Charge it up. I don't know when the last time it was that I charged this thing up either, so it's been quite a while, I think. So it looks like the rest of it is going to be by hand. The old way. Now, got a couple screws going in through this way. Got 2 long ones here, 1, 2, and 2 short ones, 1, 2. Long ones are going in through, those going through the bottom? I don't remember. Actually, I think the long ones went up top here. Forget. It'd be a lot easier if I had the dang driver, but oh no. Get the wrong one? Yep. This one. Something's wrong with that. That's not the right one. Can't even see. How about if I put in my single chassis brace one? That'd be a good idea. And hook up that brace. Just this screw. That goes through this side. That's gonna be a pain in the neck. Out the driver. If I do this, make it easier. Any day now. These 2 long ones go on that upper section. Right there. So you got one there. Where is it? One there, one there. Two long ones, two short ones. At least I think it's a long one. I can't tell. I think it is. And it's not going in because something's not aligned. So I'm going to throw one of these little short guys in here, see if I'm aligned. Yep. That's all set. Did you try to put the Mojave rear diff in the ear? Yeah, I did. I did. It would have been fine, but I didn't have shims at the time, so I ended up blowing out the ring gear in it. But yes, I did put the Mojave, and actually it did survive for quite a while too. But the inevitability of the fact that I didn't have the right amount of shims in there is what eventually killed actual ring gear. So it's right here. So this is the original Mojave diff with all the plates from the EXB. And you can see right there, gone, teeth gone, teeth gone. So basically on the two opposite sides, teeth gone. So you can see, oh, they're all worn out. So, but it's just a ring gear. Now I've got shims. So now the Mojave's actually shimmed the way it should be. Mojave. Yeah, it's not going in right for some reason. Must be because it's these ones. There we go. So it looks like that's all set. We got 3 screws to put in right there from the underneath, but that's for the other thing. We got a couple extra screws here, which I'll find a home for these somewhere. Let's see, what do we got here? So I know we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5, 6, 7, right? So 1, 2. These 2 long ones were for something. I forget what these 2 long ones were for. I'm missing top screw right there. 2 top screws on the top. They need to go in. Then we've got the 2 longer screws on this back side. So I got the 2 long screws. Those go in there, which are, they're here somewhere. Where'd they go? Just had them. I just have them in my hand. Come on, guy. Yeah, these ones. 1, 2. There we go. So that and that go there. clean this thing off. Diamond dust is still all in here. Ah, forgot to. Those weren't supposed to go in yet, guy. Not yet. Those go on that plastic stupid bricks. I was just chasing the threads. That's what I was doing. Making sure the threads were going to be ready for when I was really going to install it. Game changer, what's going on, guy? How are you? All right. So we got these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those need to get in there. Well, remember back in the day when we didn't have power tools? Some of you people don't even know what that means. What do you mean power tools? What's that? What? You mean you didn't have power tools? Nope. Back in the day, you actually had to do stuff by hand. That's why people got carpal tunnel. I already hate doing diffs when I have to shim. Yeah, but you know what, though? The shimming is wicked easy, though, guy. Just, you know, obviously you're doing it dry. That's the only thing. There we go. Much happier. It looks like we're not going to have any extra screws left over. That's going to be a positive. Nice. I like that. No extra screws. There we go. Need a Mad Van? Frank Slugger? Yes, you do. Frank Sluga. Yes, you do need a Mad Van. Mad Van's actually a pretty cool little ripper. Come on. All right. So now we got that screw, that screw. These two go for that. These two go for something. These two go for something. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. This is the third one. So 1, 2, 3. That's for the back side. These are for that. And these are for that plate. So absolutely perfect. Now this is where I'd almost like to somehow reform this plastic because junk had actually gotten in there. Nah, I guess it don't matter. Superficial. Creating a fire here. Get a good forearm workout this way. You know, get those forearms going, guy. You know? All right. Let's see. would probably help this if I did RTV along that whole base, but there we go. 2 more screws. Check it out. I was able to do this without having extra screws left over. That's always a good thing. Come on, get in there. You heard the green wheels break because of the color pigment? I don't know, man. I've got to say that's a negative, only because Moorhead, actually, he bought the gray ones, and the gray ones stripped out on him. So I think it's just, yeah, I don't know. What am I even saying? So this is actually rocks and stuff stuck on there. So if I take out these screws, I can get the rocks out of there. It's good every once in a while to do something that actually uses your muscles, because I put on a couple pounds since this COVID crap, and even though this isn't really doing a lot, you do get a certain kind of burn, and it's a good burn, you know. So looks like that's actually okay. Those stones are out of there now. There we go. Push these out. Come on. Are you serious? Ah, I see. It's captured. It's captured. That's why. All right. I'll be like that. I got you. Come on. Get in there. Dutch, what's going on, guy? J.O., what's happening, man? You lost 70 pounds since? Yeah, I don't know, man. I must have, well, I didn't pick up no 70 pounds, but I definitely did pick up a couple pounds. I see it in my face when I shaved. I was like, wow. I got the fat line now in my face. That's no good. Time to fix that. All right. Good. Come on, there you go. There you go. That's tight. That's tight. Flip it over. Oh, no. No. Did I screw myself? Yes, I did. You son of a... The whole reason why I took that stupid brace off is because of these damn screws. You kidding me? Well, I guess it doesn't need any screws. These 2 long screws right here that go to the front bumper bracket that goes to the shock tower brace. One of them I'm able to get out or put in, but the other one I just got to grab my round my ball end thing. Oh, can't do it. See if this battery's charged enough yet. Almost forgot. Can't believe that. Gotta be kidding me. All that. So this one will go in. It's the other side that's an issue. It's stripped anyway. Guess it doesn't even matter. Let's see. Can I get that? I can't because the battery tray is actually in the way. Can I make it go? Nah, I definitely can't. Son of a... Or maybe I can. I think something was off. Doesn't look like it went in. Doesn't look like it went in right. I think I totally missed it. Did it? No, it what? It actually did go in. All right. Wow. That's surprising. All right. I actually got it in there. Just used a little force. And that's why this one didn't go in the right way. So this one needs to be corrected. So if I pull the pin on this, I think I can roll this out of my way. Once I roll this brace out of the way, I think I'll be good. Yeah, there we go. That's better. So what it is I'm going to roll that down a little bit. Nope. Yeah, great. Ah, I got it. But this thing is dying. Son of a... There we go. Wow. Can't believe it. That's awesome. Slide that little thing in there. And then put my little quarter pin back. Oh, I didn't watch which way the pin went in. Let's see. Which way is the thing? That way. So face it up. There we go. Now the little pin should go in right there. Perfect. All right. So now I still got 2 screws left over, but those are going in through the top into that little brace right there. And that's going to be with this driver. This driver. Feel the burn. It burns. GERC, what's going on? That video earlier was meant, right? You wait all night to see it. Yeah, it wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. It was mint. Last screw. Going in right now. Bam, bam. Come on, burn, baby. There we go. That's it. Done. Now I suppose I could go ahead and do the center brace. I mean, not center brace. the center diff, but that would kind of like be going backwards. No extra screws. Mojave is happy. Things are actually now moving, which is awesome. The whole point of what I'm doing right now is because Arrma has the EXB version of the Mojave, when literally this thing is already the EXB. It's the EXB OG, right? What does OG stand for? Original, is it OG is original gangster or something like that? I think I don't use those words, so I actually don't know. I'm from here. I don't know. I think OG is original gangster. I could be wrong. OG, I don't know. But this Mojave, I'm calling it Mojave V1, the original, or the original 6X, 6S BLX. This thing just makes my face smile. Whenever I rip this thing, I was doing a conversion, and it literally just got tossed on the back burner. I don't even know. I don't know, man. All I know is I'm psyched. I would love to go. I wish somebody I knew would buy one of those EXB rollers, because I would go head to head. I'd pit mine up against the EXB. Hey, Arrma, if you're paying attention, why don't you send me one guy? Just do it. What are you, scared? You don't want me to have an EXB in my hands? Why not? Right? Arrma doesn't watch this channel anyway. So, yeah, I think we're done. The only thing that I do really want to do, though, is I want to put a Game Changer fan in here, and look at that bad boy. I mean, look at that. I could put that in here. Oh, my God. This is the Game Changer Goliath. This thing, man, I wonder. Wow. It's hitting the brace. I don't know, man. Look at, could I literally zip tie that like that? Holy crap, check it out. Dude, if I did that, that would literally keep the entire car cool. I run this on 6S anyway, so all I'd have to do is just throw an adapter on here for 4S. But if I could just mount that literally somehow like this, that would keep everything cool. And that would be cool. Literally, look at that thing. That thing is an animal. That would literally cool everything in this truck. I like the idea of these beast fans. These are the Goliaths. I would have called them the beasts. You could mount that right there, and that would cool the entire everything. I like that idea. I could figure that out. That's easy. I could make a mount for that. You want to talk about mint, man. Even if so what I don't want to do is I wouldn't want to contact the, even if I went like that, I could almost go up against, I could zip tie it to the center brace and the chassis brace. I'll figure out something. But look at that thing. That's a, listen to this thing. Ready? You want to hear this thing? You haven't heard this yet? Watch this. This is a fan. Oh my God. Even like the gyroscopic feel to this. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It kind of wants to roll like that. It doesn't want to go straight. Like if you try to force it to go straight, you could feel it. It just says no. It says, I want to do this. So who knows? Depending upon how I mount this, maybe it would cause the car to, yeah, I don't know. Dude, that's nuts. That thing is awesome. There you go. There's your ESC fan. It's a monster. Wow. Just the air that this would provide. God, even if I mounted it forward. I think it's got to be mounted in the back, though, because of the way the thing is in there. Could almost sit it right on top of the servo. What? Wow, I could actually... I could actually sit that on top of the servo. Right like that. Right up against the other ESC. I think the body clears. Yeah. That thing is awesome. But this is the Goliath. And, man, I almost feel like I'd want to just throw fans like this inside. More power, right? More air, more flow, more cooling, more power for just everything. Somehow, like, mount that right like that. Mount it right to the brace right here with some zip ties. Yeah, like that. At an angle. Something, maybe. Figure it out. Put some silicone on the chassis brace. Or some of that dual lock. Wrap a thing of dual lock right there. Put a strip of dual lock right there. Mount that fan right there. That would clear the body. And that would literally cool everything behind it. It would actually make it go forward. It would struggle going backwards. All right, so that's it. The only thing left now is the center diff. Yeah, I'm not going to do that in the live, though. I'm just going to save the center diff for a video. So anyways, how's everybody doing? I know I'm in a super pumped mood. I don't know why. Probably because I'm going to be driving the Mojave. It's been a while, man. It's definitely been a while since I've driven that thing. And it's like, it made me realize getting my hands back on it that I actually missed driving the Mojave. The thing is just, all those times watching Earl drive his Mojave, the one that's on 8S. Mine's only on 6S, and it rips. Yeah, definitely got to figure out a game changer fan in there because I want to see how fast this. You know what? That's the other thing too. I don't think I had a GPS. I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering right, I'm pretty sure that I did not have a GPS at the time when I was ripping the Mojave. I got this thing right here, the SkyRC GPS. So I think I need to get some speed numbers. Up that gear. I think, granted, I don't know, but I feel like I'm fairly confident that, can't you just throw a limitless spool in this thing? I do have earplugs if I wanted to lock up that center diff. But I'm actually looking to see what kind of speeds this Mojave can get, because that first time that I ripped this thing over at that bash spot that's like 2 seconds down the street from my house, the first time that I took that thing there, it's one of those raw videos. I kept on saying, oh my God, holy crap. Because just seeing what the thing was doing, knowing that I could gear it up just by listening to it. Like, you just pull that trigger and instantly it was like a Tesla. That's what this thing is like. The Mojave is like a Tesla. You bury that throttle, and that thing just, dude, it just rockets, you know? Yeah. Well, I wonder how fast they go. Is Earl still in here? Oh, you're doing driver's ed today? Great, driver ed today. 55. 55, then airborne? Right. Yeah. Put a wing on the front. Put a wing on the front. Keep that nose down. Who's building a Blue? What? Somebody's building a Blue Thunder Mojave? A mini movie. Yeah, rear wing on the front. Why not? I got a couple of these wings right here. Let's mock it up right now. Let's get this Mojave moving. I think that wing would literally fit too. Oh, there goes the hammer. I think that wing would fit. Signed. All right, so this is one of the things about Earl, right? I'll just show you right now. I realized my back was in the way. So one of the things about Earl, right, was the sign of a vehicle that's put together well, right? Meaning when a vehicle is sitting straight, when it's feeling happy, one of the telltales would be normally when you go to take the body and fit it down, does the body literally just go onto the pins without issue? So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Now watch. So here's a sign of a body that is happy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 perfectly set through all the way. Back pins, 1, 2. Front pins, 1, 2. So this thing right now is sitting very happy. So how do we mock up a front wing on here? Yeah, I'm sure I can figure out something. Bam, there's your front wing. Is that the way it goes, though? Yeah, that is the way it goes. I think, yeah. Looks so funky. Yeah, I could just mount it up here. There we go. It's giving downforce, but you definitely would want it in the front, though. There you go. There's your wing right there. There's your downforce wing. Yeah, it looks foolish. I wish the arc was the other way. If the arc was this way, even that would make it lift. But there we go. There we go. Front wing. That looks so stupid. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm happy. I am in a good mood. Boy, wouldn't that be cool? Somehow put that on the back? Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this thing. This thing's a great rig. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to charge up one of my 6S bricks. Actually, so for my speed cars, 9,000 milliamp packs, 100C, 200 burst, nice and heavy. They fit the battery tray absolutely perfect. What else we got here? Yeah, actually, these would actually fit in the Mojave if I did a stack like that, right? That's a couple batteries. It's only 3S. These are only 3S packs. So Mojave could rip it with a double stack like this. So anyways, meds are kicking in. I'm gonna go shoot off before it starts making me feel like a junkie. All right, see you later, Master. Have a good one. You need to figure out how to keep the wheels on that trike first. The wing. World's first front diffuser. World's first front diffuser, right? Yep. What else do I got? I've got other wings too, though. I think from that Jenny's RC. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Figure out something. I don't know, guy. I don't know. Figure out something. See how fast it goes. Do that thing like how Earl would set up, one of his cars. Limit, maybe crank up the rear suspension. Basically take out all of the front suspension. Keep that thing in a nice rake. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of, limitations to try to make the thing go fast. Is that another wing? But I'm game. I'm game to try it. Maybe you could take that and mount it there. Hey, there we go. Check it out. There's your diffuser right there. Just bolt that thing right there. There we go. It actually fits right in there. I don't know. Just having some fun. Maybe the Mojave actually should have a rear wing on it. I wonder what that would look like. Put a wing on the back of the Mojave? Nah, that don't look right. It's not the right angle. Actually, kind of looks neat though. It's not the right. I'd have to figure out like a real mount. Wow, actually. Wait a minute. Is that actually fitting? That actually might fit. I'd just have to cut that out and put plates on the bottom. Could have a wing on the rear of the Mojave. It gets smashed off the first time it crashed though. But you can see what I did is I did put some pipe insulation in case you didn't catch that. It's basic, just cheap pipe insulation. The way I cut it, basically just notched it in, angled it on the sides, notched it in there so it'll go around, and then took another piece and stuck it right there. Just for cushion, so that, when the thing slams and does all its craziness, that, at least some of this will be kind of protected down here, give a little bit of shock absorption. It seems to work. Little zip tie there, just to kind of like hold that on, keep it in place. My upper mount here, the upper mount on there, both front and rear body mounts are destroyed. The front bumper, little 5 mile/hour compression bumper thing, that's destroyed. It's got all tape on it, so it's perfect. I don't even know where the antenna was supposed to go. The antenna is just floating here. I'm not sure where. Maybe I should look. I'm really not sure where the antenna is supposed to go. But like I was saying, I'm trying to literally just prove. Oh, the antenna literally goes on the opposite side. The antenna goes way over here. That's kind of funky. Why is my antenna coming out there? Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. The antenna thing is right there. Why is mine coming out where the wires come out? That can't be good. Maybe it's supposed to go. Well, I don't know. Maybe it. I don't even know. Maybe the antenna was supposed to go this way. Like that. I have no clue. I have no clue why my antenna is like that. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know where this antenna is supposed to be, but certainly doesn't look like it's supposed to be there. It looks like it's supposed to be on this opposite side over here. Just take this cover off real quick. See what's going on here. Oh, I never put the battery back in. You like the rear bumper little protection thing there? Yeah, it fills in the gaps for the body nice. It basically goes from left and right side of that body in the back and just gives it a little bit of protection. You could go, they actually have the black foam instead of going with just the regular cheap gray foam that I've got. But I don't understand why am I... Not funny. Was that the way the antenna was supposed to go? But I don't get it. Why is the antenna on that side? Was it supposed to wrap around? Maybe, oh, maybe it was supposed to wrap around and go in. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Ah, so that's what it was. It was just supposed to literally wrap around. All right, well, it's happy now. Everything's jammed in there. Come on, get back in there. There we go. You like the Traxxas receiver box design? I like the REDCAT racing receiver box design. The thing is micro. You can literally put it wherever. And it's waterproof. That looks more like it. So I think I've got to... I got to charge up one of my bricks. So I've actually got this brick right here. This is an Ovonic Air 6S pack. It's a 5200. Maybe I'll just try this. So used to my other packs though. See, the other brick packs that I've got, these things. These are my animal packs. Where are they? Yeah, so there we go. These packs right here. These are my 6S bricks right here. The HRB Graphines 100C. This is a 50C, so I think this thing deserves a 100C. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and charge up a battery. I'm just going to end this live stream. I think this was a pretty good live stream from RC Guy Garage. Basically I think I'm just trying to prove a point. Arrma, send me your EXP. We'll see what I can do with it. I'm just trying to prove a point that the Arrma Mojave, like 6S BLX, you know, the RTR, the thing is just, it feels as though it's indestructible. Nothing is indestructible, but Arrma did bring out an EXP, and I'm really not... There's certain things that I'm on board with. I do like the LSD differentials, but for the rear, it just... It's like it's not working out or something. I don't know. The EXP, at least mine, had an open diff in the rear. We all know that they had shimming issues. Apparently, my front diff also has shimming issues, which it's no good. Something that Earl Moorhead had brought out. Go check out his videos. I'm going to show you the sun gear. So Earl Moorhead had brought out, when you look at the sun gear, see how it's got the little pieces that stick out on his. his were breaking off because of just not enough material. When you saw the sun gear that I pulled out of this thing, or a sun gear, you know, like a regular sun gear, they usually have that flat back. Now, if you don't put those specially designed plates that go on the back side of the sun gear to support everything, I don't know. I think you're still going to end up with pin issues, especially in that rear end. I don't know. I found that the actual differential case itself was an issue. It's a 29 millimeter, right? It's a 29 millimeter case. Where's my, yeah, these. Got new glasses, by the way. I'm not even wearing them. So the new case, right? The case itself is 29 millimeters. Because this case is, yeah. So this case, zero it out, zero, crank it open. So the original Creighton case is basically 31 millimeters, right? The new EXB case, in order to fit the wider toothed, or it's not deeper, it's the pattern, the gear pattern. In order to give you a thicker pattern, what they had to do is they had to shrink down this case. So this case right here on the regular, you know, 6S, I guess, whatever, in the Mojave. This is the Mojave Diff. This case is like almost 31 millimeters. The new one's 29. So what they did is they gave you the increased, you know, grab for that ring gear and the pinion, but that also means they had to make everything else conform to that. And I think they're just coming across issues. And you know, you all know how it works. The masses, the people that get the RCs or get the vehicles, or even the same thing when it comes to real cars and trucks and automotive. You know, technically, a lot of times the customer ends up being the R&D, or ends up becoming the finder of the issues. And that's kind of like what's happening here, I think. Do I think Arrma should have sent me an EXP? Yeah, of course. Why not? You know, that's why I'm taunting them. If they ever watch this video, they'll be like, "Oh, we should have sent one to Guy." And then somebody else will be like, "No, we shouldn't. He'll kill it." So I'm going to charge up a pack, and I'm going to rip this thing today. I'm going to get some street numbers. I want to see. Mine is still out of the box stock. I haven't changed nothing. All I do is just beat the crap out of it, and it takes it. It takes all the abuse. So the masses do the real, right, exactly. The masses do the real world testing. Exactly. Yeah, you got it right there. So let's see. Always best not to buy a new design right away. Let other people find the bug. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I get you on that. Is it Kaiser or Kaiser? I don't know how to say your name. I think it's Kaiser. Kaiser Test RC. I think that's what it is. So we got Hector Santos, JORC, Kaiser. Okay, so I'm right. Kaiser like the bun. Okay, see? I'm doing good on pronunciations lately. We got Hector Santos, Frank Sluga. We got Kaiser. We've got J.O. I think I said that. We've got Earl Moorhead, Mitchell's RC. What else? Stoned RC. Put the limit light. Yeah, right. Put the limitless spool in it. Right. It's a thought, man. It really is. Lock up that front and rear, and you know, zippy tie the wheel on. Right? No, you're absolutely right, Earl. Actually, you're absolutely right. I did heat it up, and I basically boiled the super glue that I stuck in there. I stuck a gel super glue in there, and that I got that hex so hot that it it literally boiled or bubbled. I'm saying boiled. It boiled the super glue. It was like boiling. So, and then I just like clamped it and just kind of reformed it. So that stripped out rear wheel is now on the front, and hopefully it will take the abuse. On the roof line, it looks like a dirt car, right? On the front, it looks like a bumper, right? Yep. All right. Game Changer was here. Yep. GRC. Yeah. 50. So Earl is obviously speaking from experience. So if Earl is saying 55 miles per hour and then airborne, he already knows. I mean, when you look at the thing, you already know with the way it's designed. I mean, come on. It's wide open. So who knows? Maybe I could put some plexiglass on that front window. Plexiglass that front window or something, or get some clear Lexan or something. Kind of wrap that. Kind of maybe screw it in. Could even get some like real thin Lexan and screw it in. Make it look like, make it look like a race car, race truck, what are they going to call it? So, but see this right here? See this smile? This hobby is all about trying to spread that right there, smile. Too many people are getting caught up and wrapped up in all the garbage that's happening. Just let it go. So much better off being a happy individual than, spreading anger and being mean and whatever. So, all right. I'm going to go charge a battery outside. Yeah, right. I'm going to go charge a battery outside. And I'll report later with some speeds on the Mojave. It looks like I'm going to have to charge up a GoPro too. Yeah, I should do an onboard GoPro. Yeah, because actually this thing fits a GoPro nice inside. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll throw a GoPro inside. I'll throw a GoPro on my controller and get some speed numbers, and we'll see how fast my Mojave goes box stock. So on 6S. So I'm out, or I'm going to be out. Like I always say, you should get out too. Now, don't forget, if you haven't hit a thumbs up, throw a thumbs up on there. There's 20 people in here, 33 thumbs ups. Let's add like another 50 more thumbs ups. It basically just tells YouTube that the channel's worth ad revenue, I think. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode from RC Guy Garage. Basically, what was this called? Don't even remember. Arrma Mojave. So I called this Arrma Mojave 6S BLX Front Diff Maintenance Live. And that is exactly what we did. So I'm going to go charge a battery pack. Maybe you should do the same and just get out there and what do I always say? Get out there and what? Just get out there and rip it. Do I want to end it? Nah. I'll be back. Believe me, I'll be back.